GTA 4. We're doing the story missions, the Truck Hustle, Double A Gamer for Life. All right, so Phil calls at some point, and we go over to his marker over
Thank
there at
you.
the docks, and he's got a mission. We're gonna have a little cutscene with me or Nico, Ray, and Phil. I mentioned earlier that Phil, he's uh, he's one of my favorite characters in the game. He's just a straight up
Uh-huh.
business guy,
That thing?
doing what he has to do.
Our friend did what? 37 and 8? No. What about them swingers? How's Molly? The kids? Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go. Ciao. Hey, Ray. So, who's the pal?
Phil, you remember Nico? He's a good friend of mine. Can we talk?
Sure we could talk, as long as we don't talk too much. Interesting times, you know what I mean? Did you hear about our friend, the guy with the thing?
Yeah, you mean Harry, the guy with the hat?
No, the guy with the, the beep for the poop.
Yeah, the guy with the and the.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I heard.
So be cool, Ray. Listen, I need to speak to you alone.
Yeah, Phil. See, that's the thing. I kind of know what you're gonna ask, and I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I can't do it, Phil. I got a lot of interest right now. Business is really taking off, and I don't want any distractions.
Well, as you can see, I got my own issues here.
Look, Nico is good. He'll do what you need.
And you say he's a friend of yours? Sure. Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Come here. The Triads have this big chunk of ground they're desperate to get rid of. Talking about it all over town. Wanting to offload it at any price. They think it's cursed or something. Prove it is. Take it from them. It's loaded into a truck going to Franklin Street and West Dyke. Get a hold of it and give me a call.
Sure, but Mr. Bell, it's going to cost you.
You got it, no problem.
It's gonna cost you.
Great. Say, nice stereo you got there, Phil.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, Philly, you ever hear from your ex-wife?
What kind of question is that?
Just asking.
Get the hell out of here. Every time, this motherfucker.
There's always this thing between Phil and Ray, and they're in the same family. I don't know,
I'll be in
Ray's an
touch, Nicky.
underboss or something like that, and Phil's just an associate or something to that effect. But they're both employed by the Pecorino family, whatever the situation is. Um, this diamond thing that happened with Ray is definitely a major screw up, and as far as the bosses would be concerned, they wouldn't really care. But you know, and the one there, where we go meet Phil and Ray, no way on the subway or something like that. Phil mentions that the bosses need to get paid. Anyway, I don't particularly like Ray.
I wish hemophilia was more common.
Okay, so we get up here, little cutscene, the truck's all parked, and now it's time to let the mayhem begin. Okay, so I was mentioning that, I don't know, obviously it's easy not to like this Ray Pacino guy, but exception of the diamond thing that went south, Jimmy Pecorino mentions many times that he's a good earner, and obviously the Pecorino family is somehow connected into the drug trafficking and that kind of thing. All right, so whether or not Ray needs to be taken out or whatever is definitely open for argument, but he's definitely easy not to like. So I like Phil. He's kind of just a straight up guy. Just because he's not an Italian, he can't make it high up into the Pecorino family. But whatever the situation is, he's just a clear thinker, thinking ahead, trying to plan it out. Obviously, he mentioned that the triads had this large load of heroin that they wanted to get rid of. They thought it was cursed, and as business would be, you would be just tasked to go steal it. So maybe the thing would to wear a mask or something, so they really didn't know who stole it. If you were going to take the drugs from the triads, you would not want them to think it was you who did it. So nevertheless, this thing's all going to come into play later in the game. I don't know how the authorities wind up finding out about this, but that'll be coming up later in the missions. Okay, so part of this mission is chasing this truck down, and once you get close enough, it's just going to take off, and you gotta chase it down. Okay, that definitely seemed to be like a headshot, or you could see the blood stain, but we need to chase this truck down.
I'm going to catch you, friend. It's never simple, easy. Oh, shit!
Okay, so there's a lot of this
Fucking heroin.
trying to get up towards the front. You keep rolling off the side, tapping the A button to get back up.
Damn it! This better be good smack. Ah! Dumb fucker!
Luckily, there's enough edge on the side of that truck to hold on to when you're getting rolled off the side. And
Oh, shit! Well, it seemed like a good idea when I grabbed the truck.
you get up close enough, he's just gonna jump down to the passenger.
I've got a complaint about your driving,
What's
asshole.
going on, me, man?
got that thing you were after. What do you want me to do with it?
It's a wedding present from my nephew Frank. Take it out to the big house over on Beaverhead Avenue. You know the one I mean. He'll be waiting for you.
Alright, so we take it over to the old mansion, and Phil's brother-in-law, son-in-law, something or other, I don't know. He's basically a king-size schmuck. Anyway, we take it up there, have a little cutscene with them, and then later on we'll be tasked to come get this stuff. But we will deal with that when we get there.
Hey, you Frankie? Your uncle asked me to give you this wedding present. You're a lucky guy.
I don't know about that. I gotta sit on this stuff until Phil gets over his paranoia, and we could ship it. Meantime, I gotta pack it into some cars that go faster than this thing.
Sounds like a fun honeymoon. Later on.
Okay, I believe after this mission, we get a call from Phil saying there's a guy that needs help, and that's going to unlock the assassination missions. Alright, that's going to be that. AA Gamer for Life. We'll see you on the next one.